Good morning, Seahawks. Today, on our last broadcast before Thanksgiving break, we check in with Travis for another installment of Tea Time.
Then we get to know our Salsa Club here at RUHS.
And later, we take a look at the recent UCLA Blood Drive. Don't look away, it all starts right now on RUTV.
Good morning, Seahawks. Today is Friday, November 19th. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm Ava Szymanski.
And I'm Karma Sarni. Let's kick off this week's broadcast with some sports. Here with some updates on the NBA is Travis with another segment of Tea Time.
Hello everyone, I'm Travis Wilkins and welcome to this week's edition of Tea Time. We're about 15 games into the NBA season, so let's go ahead and catch up on some of our favorite NBA teams. Alright, starting off with the team that's sitting top of the Western Conference right now, we got the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, you heard that right. Steph has carried the Warriors to first place, but not without some significant help. Andrew Wiggins has finally shown some of his light from his glory days back in Minnesota. Draymond Green has been as consistent as he's ever been. And finally, young hotshots Jordan Poole and Gary Payton II have been causing absolute havoc on both offense and defense. Most of all though, these guys are ranked number 1 in offense and just 3rd in defense, all without Klay Thompson, who is set to return in the next couple of months. So with that, we'll see what happens and what momentum Steph can hold up while we're waiting for Klay to come back. Now getting into LA's team, the Lakers. No way will I ever be calling the Clippers LA team, so you Clippers fans gotta take a rain check on that one. Aside from that though, the Lakers have been struggling a bit and are sitting at 7th place with an 8-7 record right now. Now I'm not saying it's time to panic, but these Lakers gotta get something going real soon if they want a chance at another chip. Now Russell Westbrook hasn't been terrible this season and has actually been very proficient in the clutch, but geez, how many times can one person turn the ball over? Westbrook has been averaging 5.3 turnovers a game, which is more than some big threes in the NBA right now. Another scary stat is that with Carmelo Anthony on the floor, we're ranked a top 5 offense in the league, but with him off the floor, we're ranked dead last in the league in offense. And in no way should a 38-year-old Carmelo Anthony be running the Lakers offense like that, and especially for all season, it's not gonna last. Anthony Davis even went on to say, the Lakers just suck right now, and we're not gonna win a championship if we keep playing like this, which I have to wholeheartedly agree with him. So, with that, that's it for Tea Time. We'll see you next week. Let's send it back to the studio.
Thanks, Travis. Speaking of sports, I'm excited to watch Thanksgiving football next week.
Yeah, it definitely gets me in the mood of the season. But let's not take our minds away from school just yet and check out our Salsa Club here at RUHS.
You all have definitely seen their awesome performances at our school rallies, but RUTV got a closer look at what these dancers have been up to lately, so let's check it out.
My favorite thing about salsa is probably just like the people. I have never met like a bigger, more accepting like community, and everyone's just so friendly. It's amazing.
There are a lot of really great things about this club, but I'd say one of my favorite things about it is the community. We're just a bunch of people who come here to dance. Everybody here is super great with other people, super great at connecting, super nice, and everyone here is an amazing dancer, even if they came in with zero experience. I just think growing together as we dance is a really rewarding experience. I've always really liked leadership roles, and when it came to dancing, it became kind of a natural thing for me once I got the hang of it. And I've always liked choreographing, so being able to do that for an entire group of people seemed like a really fun idea. And it's just a really great thing to be a part of, and especially to lead.
If you're scared at all, like you want to join, but you're scared of looking dumb as a beginner, that shouldn't be a worry at all. No one here is judgmental, and you're here to learn, so it's a safe space for you.
Senora Hernandez, she's a Spanish teacher here. She used to do salsa dancing, I think, with like one of her dance studios. And I think she's the actual like founder of the club. And she just kind of brought it here and decided to try and get the students involved like she had at her dance club. And kind of the rest is history. She just taught people what she was learning, and it just became this big thing where people started to dance.
I'd say, like, honestly, just join. You don't need to, like, know how to dance or, like, really even be, like, super, like, flexible to, like, join or, like, even, like, perform in rally. And I feel like there's, like, a lot of opportunities that you can have when joining salsa. And overall, like, it just gives you, like, a lot to do. And it's just, like, a really, I guess, just memorable experience that you'll never forget, especially when in high school you want to, like, spend your years as, like, good as you can, I guess, in my opinion. So, yeah.
If you guys have never been part of salsa before, feel free to check us out. Super duper fun, really great environment, no dancing experience required.
Looks like the Salsa Club hard work is paying off. I love learning about different clubs here on campus.
Totally. Our Seahawks students are super talented. Staying on the topic of school, let's hear about some school news with Mr. Breedy.
Here he is with another installment of Breedy Break.
Well, hello Seahawks. Anthony Breedy, your very proud principal here at Redondo Union High School. I just wanted to send you a quick message. It's actually a two-pronged message here for Thanksgiving break. So first of all, during Thanksgiving, make sure you unwind, you relax, you take some time to hang out with your family and your friends, and most importantly, be safe. I want you to come back very well rested when you return, and obviously just ready to roll into that second quarter and finish strong up until the holiday break, and then obviously for the semester when it ends in January. During that time, this is the second part now. During that time, it's a time to reflect. Think about what you did really, really well during quarter one, or the areas that you really need to start focusing on so that you get the grade that you want. Think about, again, what is your grade? What are the expectations in your classroom? And what are your expectations as a Seahawk? And this is the Breedy Break message for today is, when you're reflecting, are you arriving to class on time? Yes, your tardies count. They count towards your citizenship. What does citizenship mean? Well, if you're an athlete, it means a lot. It means that you either can participate in that team sport, or if there's something coming up, let's say in February, such as a winter formal, that if you have bad citizenship, you may not be able to participate in the winter formal. So again, if your citizenship is impacted by, let's say, the way you behave in class and or being tardy, then you should probably clean that up. The second piece too is, who are you as a Seahawk? What is your character like? Do you pick up after yourself? Do you hang out at school, and are you thriving at school with your friends socially? Are you doing what you need to do? Do you follow our dress code? And yes, we have a dress code here at Redondo. And some of you have been dress coded. And if you haven't and you do not follow the dress code, be expecting to be dress coded. These are very, very small things that I don't want to catch up with you, because you might say, oh, I never knew we had one here at Redondo Union High School. Well, I want you to know that we do. So please follow our attendance policy. Please follow our dress code. Please reflect on your current experience so that you can make it better and you can thrive here as a Seahawk. Enjoy your Thanksgiving and be safe.
Thanks for the news, Mr. Breedy.
Something all of the staff and students here at RUHS are definitely proud of is the turnout at the recent UCLA Blood Drive held here on campus.
I went down to the blood drive to check it out.
I'm Karma Sarni. It's Wednesday, November 10th, and I'm here at the UCLA Blood Drive. Let's go check it out. Why did you sign up to donate?
I signed up to donate because during one of my mother's surgeries on her hip, she needed a blood transplant, and now, I don't know, it's like a full circle moment to be donating blood to.
I signed up to donate because I think it's important for those who need it to be able to have access to this kind of stuff. And I know for sure that if I needed some blood, I would definitely not want to be, not want it to be shorted. So I'm definitely just happy to be contributing to building a happy, healthy human society.
The COVID-19 pandemic caused a severe national blood shortage. Because milder medical situations were often delayed, people ended up needing more aggressive treatment later down the line. Additionally, fear of exposure to COVID-19, as well as confusion over how vaccination status affects donor requirements, significantly lessened the number of donations. COVID-19 has definitely kind of changed the landscape when it comes to how strict we're being about what is a deferral for being able to donate. The current way that society is, we kind of decide like some things aren't as necessary to defer you from blood donation. But obviously with COVID, lots of people were staying home, less blood was coming into the system through donations. So we highly encourage people to get back out there and keep donating.
I am the advisor or the coordinator to the UCLA Blood Drive. So basically, I'm the one who planned and set up everything that you see going on. I helped with the schedule, I helped with the staffing and the delegating of responsibilities. So earlier in the year that we started planning, ASB started planning out what the schedule was going to look like, and then earlier this morning at 6 a.m., all of ASB got down here, set up the tables, helped the UCLA staff set up like the foods and the chairs. So basically we just help set up and then we help organize people when they start going in.
Individuals with cancer are especially vulnerable to the blood shortage because many of them rely on transfusions. To help with the crisis, you can go to www.uclahealth.org/gotblood to check out donation opportunities near you. You can donate every 56 days. If you're 16, you need parental consent, and if you're 17 or above, bring a photo ID. I'm Karma Sarni, now back to you in the studio.
Events like that are so important, and I'm definitely thankful for all those that showed up to donate.
I agree. On the fitting topic of things we are thankful for, I think we are all thankful for how well our Seahawk athletes have been doing recently. Let's hear from Adam and Nathan again with sports.
Good morning, Seahawks. I'm Adam Maharduzzi.
And I'm Nathan Robertson, and welcome back to RUTV Sports.
On Monday, boys basketball made their much-anticipated season debut, hosting the 69th annual Rise Williams Pack Shores Tournament, which will be going on for a week, consisting of teams from all over Southern California. On Monday, they faced off against Highland for their first match of 2021. Fans were in attendance, and the flock was loud, as usual, to help our boys edge out a victory 57-54. Bradley Bennett led the team in scoring that night with 17 points. They play their next tournament game tonight at 7:30 p.m. versus Thousand Oaks, so make sure to come out and be loud.
Last week, girls volleyball advanced to the second round of CIF regional playoffs against Elisa Niguel, taking home a huge win in 3 sets to move on to the semifinal match last Saturday, and an exciting rematch against Harvard Westlake. This game was incredibly close, as every set was within 4 points, but they fell short in 4 sets, ending an outstanding season for our girls. Good luck to all the seniors, and thank you all for a great season.
Redondo's surf season started off with a 5-day tournament called the Kickoff Classic, with surfers from all over local and surrounding schools. A lot of our Seahawks participated, and sophomore Shane Murphy led the way for our squad, along with Dana Costa, who both surfed great heats. In round 2, Shane shredded his way into the first place with a couple of barrels and some floaters. Dana Costa came in second in his heat with a couple of really great rods. The last day of the contest is early tomorrow morning on the south side of the Hermosa Beach Pier, so set your alarms early and start your day off by repping Redondo.
Last Saturday, our cross-country varsity team ran in the CIF Southern Section prelims at Mount Sac, with Krzysztof Walogorski coming in second, leading the boys varsity, who also came in second with 79 points overall. Lila Fidio came in first and also led the girls varsity to an amazing first place win with 55 points. Both the boys and girls will be running at Mount Sac once again for the CIF Southern Section Finals. Good luck to cross country in their quest to CIF State Championship.
That's all for this week.
Good luck to all of our athletes.
Go Seahawks!
Thanks for the update, guys. While on the subject of sports, are you interested in joining the tennis team?
Boys varsity and JV tryouts will be held on December 8th, 9th, 13th, and 14th from 3:15 to 4:45 p.m. at the Upper Tennis Court on Vincent Street. All new potential players and returning players must try out in order to be eligible for the team.
This past Saturday, November 13th, our marching band and dance guard competed in the CSBC semifinals competition in Orange. This competition decides who goes to the championships on this upcoming Saturday, November 20th.
The Seahawk band and guard scored an impressive 91.15 and took second overall in Division 4A, increasing their placement from third the previous week, and took the high score in the music performance category. Congrats, guys!
On Wednesday, Miss Letus's physics class went out to the student union to test out the catapults they worked on for the last 2 weeks. They had to launch a tennis ball at least 1 meter into the air and have it land at least 4 meters away.
Today at lunch, the Wellness Center is hosting a presentation on nutrition for mental health with professional nutritionist Morgan Spries, so be sure to come down and check it out.
The South Bay Parkland Conservancy is looking for volunteers willing to weed, spread wood chips, and do supplemental planting at Hopkins Wilderness Park. There is an upcoming workday this Sunday, November 21st, from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. and 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Volunteers are free to come and go whenever they please, so please email or speak to Michael Lee Chang if you're interested.
The lost and found in the attendance office is overflowing. Stop by before Friday, December 17th, after which all items will be donated.
Starting tomorrow, it's Thanksgiving break, so make sure to relax and don't come to school next week.
Now, that's all for this week's broadcast. I'm Ava Szymanski.
And I'm Karma Sarni. Enjoy your Thanksgiving break and
keep on soaring, Seahawks!